Ancient Chinese philosophers lived during a time of great change and upheaval in China. The Zhou dynasty, which had ruled China for over 500 years, was in decline, and the country was divided into a number of smaller states. This period of political instability led to a flowering of philosophical thought, as people sought new ways to understand the world and their place in it. Some of the most important ancient Chinese philosophers include Confucius 551 to 479 BCE. Confucius is considered the founder of Confucianism, one of the three major schools of thought in Chinese philosophy. He believed that the key to a good society was to have virtuous leaders who would set a good example for the people. Mencius 370 to 289 BC. Mencius was a student of Confucius and one of the most important early Confucian philosophers. He argued that people are born with a natural tendency to be good, and that it is the responsibility of society to nurture this goodness. Laozi 6th century BCE. Laozi is the founder of Taoism, another major school of thought in Chinese philosophy. He believed that the key to a good life was to live in harmony with nature and to avoid the artificiality of society. Zhuangzi 369 to 286 BC. Zhuangzi was a student of Laozi and one of the most important early Taoist philosophers. He was a master of paradox and irony, and his writings are full of insights into the nature of reality. The ideas of these and other ancient Chinese philosophers have had a profound impact on Chinese culture and society. Confucianism, Taoism, and other schools of thought developed by ancient Chinese philosophers continue to be studied and practiced today. In addition to the philosophers mentioned above, there were many other important figures in ancient Chinese philosophy. These include Mozi 5th century BCE. Mozi was a contemporary of Confucius and Mencius, and he founded the school of Mohism. Mohism is a philosophy of universal love and social justice. Shunzi 313 to 238 BCE. Shunzi was a student of Mencius, and he developed a more sophisticated version of Confucianism. Shunzi believed that morality is not innate, but is learned through education and experience. Default text in Fate 80 to 33 BC. Han Fei was a legalist philosopher who believed that the best way to rule a country is through a strong central government and strict laws. The ideas of these and other ancient Chinese philosophers continue to be studied and debated today. They provide a valuable insight into the history and culture of China, and they offer insights into the human condition that are still relevant today.